What's going on, YouTube? Just a quick update. Still waiting on my Mr.Snuff order. So as soon as those get here, I'm gonna post a video about. Well, I'm gonna show what I got in my order, and then after that, following that, I'll start making more reviews of snuff. For the time being, I wanted to talk a little bit more about W.E. Garrett and Sons classic Scotch snuff, and talk about, since I've been doing it so much, waiting on my Mr.Snuff order, I've actually come to really like it. But since I'm still waiting on my order, I went ahead and got W.E. Garrett and Sons Sweet Snuff, and I was going to compare the two. I've actually done this one before, but I wanted to make a review about it and just kind of talk about it. So anyways, you have both here. As you can see, honestly, it looks like this can is just a tad bit taller. I don't know why, but anyway, you can see I've put a major dent in this thing. Try to get out of the light. Yeah. So, virgin tin, virgin can. If anyone knows, I'm just curious why there's what the iron cross on this ribbon represents. If anyone knows, maybe it's like around the time that it came out, I don't know. But just curious, I noticed that it had that iron cross. I don't know how much of y'all are into like World War II or anything like that. I'm not saying that iron cross has to mean World War II, but it's right there. That's kind of what I thought of when I saw it. Anyways, alright. With the Scotch snuff, their classic Scotch snuff, 68% U.S. tobacco and 32% imported tobacco. On this can here, we have 41% U.S. tobacco and 59% imported tobacco, which I am only assuming, and this is, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm just assuming that because this is sweeter, probably has more aromatic leaves grinded with it within the mixture or whatever. But I'm assuming that, just to me, because like Turkish, and this doesn't mean everything, I could be totally wrong, but I feel like Turkish like leaves and tobacco products are usually like for example Camels, which I'm not going to even get into that, but I don't like cigarettes. I feel like Turkish leaves are probably more aromatic or more sweet, but I could be wrong. That might not have anything to do with it. Well, let's open it up carefully and see what it looks like. Alright. Now that looks pretty golden in the light and on camera. I've been snuffing all day, so there's my hanky. It's kind of hard to smell. Let's give it a little blow. I don't care. Y'all can see everything. It doesn't bother me. And if it does gross you out while you're at the wrong channel, probably shouldn't be snuffing. Yeah. Those brown boogies out. Now, to me, it smells very similar. You have some smokiness to it, but it's not smoky at all like this one. This one is super campfirey. Smells like I'm at a campfire. Brings me back to the past, I feel like. Takes me back in time, which I've actually come to really enjoy this. I've heard, watching more videos on it, that this is like one of the harder ones to take, so I should have no problems in the future with snuff, period. Now this one, I will say this, that, oh yeah, get that dark boogie out of there. I will say this, with this one, which I've had before, and also this is also made by American Snuff Co., which is same makers of Grizzly, Tennessee, I believe. Anyways, But anyways, it was hard for me at first when I didn't know how to snuff right, and when I didn't understand how to, and then later when I kind of got the gist of it, I was cramming so much of this up my nose and really enjoying it, but I wasn't enjoying the buzz or really getting, because I was just fucking up my sinuses. So touch it. The moisture, now the moisture, it is a little moist. Like it's a little I want to say a low moisture level or a medium. The grind, very fine cut, just like the regular Scotch snuff. But anyways, but it's so sweet. Like it's really good. It really is. But I haven't had it in a while, so maybe my my taste or smell, my nostrils changed. I don't know. So we got the smell. Let's do a pinch real quick. And as you can see, I'm dropping it on my phone. Ah, fuck. I'll just have to get me another one. Anyways, looks very golden. To me, I want to say that this one is a little bit darker, and this is more gold. Looks like I got less than I did in that one, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, like I said, I mean, I'll probably snuff both of these still, especially like when I want a nicotine fix. But when my Mr.Snuff order comes in, I'm probably gonna be, dominantly, I'm gonna be using those probably more. But if I need that kick, I know where to come to. Yeah, let's do a little pinch and see what we're smelling here. Anyways, immediately, because it's fresh for one, there's a little burn to it. If you're not used to this shit, if you're not used to it, I do not recommend this for your first time. If you start on this, well then you're going to be a pro. Now, I have a high nicotine tolerance, so it's going to take me a little more. There's a little bit of drip there. I take my sniffs a little harder than most sometimes, but I can handle it, so I did get a little drip. But immediately, hold on, let's get another one. Immediately when I put it in my nose, and this is what made me feel like, or excuse me, let's kick the bar wall. Immediately when I took this the first time, that's what it reminded me of. It has a very sweet molasses flavor. There's a little bit of that smokiness, like undertone to it, but to me, it's just very molasses flavor. There's a sweet tobacco. You can taste I feel like that's the imported leaf. I could be wrong, or the imported tobacco that's in it. I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about, but in my opinion, that's what it smells like to me. I personally kind of grown to really like the burn. I talked a lot of shit about this one at first, but since that's all I had, besides I have a little bit of crumbs of comfort, Wilson's of Sharo left, but I talked a lot of shit about this one, and I've actually really come to really like this. I always thought that, like, oh, American snuffs are too brutal, and I went against it, and I was like, no, even though I'm from America, I was just like, no, I only want European brands. But this shit's not bad, you know? This is pretty good stuff. But so is this. I wanted to get this, too, as well, because, you know, I don't want just campfire up my nose. I'd like to smell a little something a little different. I'll have to wait till I go outside where I can really smell it. But, I mean, but with these, they really take me back to, I don't know. I always say that, but it really makes me feel like I'm kind of going back to the past. And that's also why I've really gotten into snuffing. I really like the past. I think the world we live in today is shitty and stupid, and I think we should be more nature. I'm going to do another one, but this time I'm going to use the old snuff box. Right here. I'm going to give it a little sniffing. I don't know how much y'all do, but maybe that's not big, maybe it is. I always see people do like way less than that, but let's do it. Like I said, I think it's just because I have a huge nicotine tolerance, but okay. I will say this. I'm not feeling as much of a kick as I would with this stuff. But the sweetness is really nice. For me, it's hard to explain and tell you not to do this your first time. I want to say do it, man up and just do it. But in reality, it'd probably take you like a week or two. Maybe, same with this, it might take you longer, I don't know. Like I said, I have a high tolerance. In fact, I'm going to do a little more. But I think this is really good. It's really good stuff. It's good to put away if you don't have any. In the US, where I buy it, it runs about $7 for this thing. That's a lot. I think that, you know, unless this is all you're doing, you shouldn't run out of it very quickly. Like I said, I have a huge tolerance, so you can see I've already put a dent in this, and I've had this for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I mean, shit, I maybe less. I think I reviewed this like a week ago. But this stuff's really good. It's really sweet. It doesn't sting your nose very long. The flavor's there, kind of hits, or the scent is there. It hits you in waves, but it's nice when you go outside. But like I said, I feel like this should really be strictly used for a kick, or if you're trying to quit cigarettes or quit, you know, heavier nicotine levels of whatever alternative, or spitting or dipping or smoking, whatever you do. If you want to quit smoking, I believe that these two snuffs are very good. Still been holding it. But with this one, less burn, and you can really cram a lot of it in your nose. Well, for me. Oh, yes. Shit. Some good stuff. But anyways, so I just wanted to do a little review on this for y'all. Saw someone else do this really, and I recently someone put a review of this on there, and I don't think they really knew what they were doing, but that's okay. I don't think they were doing it correctly. But both of these are really good. I would recommend this probably before this, if it's all you got. This is definitely an easier one to take, but only by so much. If you haven't done it before, it's still going to probably kick your nose's ass. This one, you want that buzz, cram a shit ton of this up your nose, your whole face will be numb. You'll be on Nico Cloud 9. That's what I called it the other day. But anyways, W.E. Garrett and Sons, sweet snuff. Y'all stay snuffing.